Hello, hello. Ignacy Trzewiczek, Portal Games, and this is casual Sunday stream from my home. My name is Ignacy Trzewiczek. I work for Portal Games. I am designer of Robinson Crusoe, Detective, Imperial Settlers, and many other games. And each Sunday I try to meet with Portal Games fans for half an hour or 30 minutes and chat about stuff, chat about the weekend, the week, games, etc. Hello, Komirowski. Let me know, my friends, if everything is right. James, as always, hello, James. Let me know if the sound is okay, if the video is okay, if you can hear me, see me, tie it. Hello. So at least I'm pretty sure the chat is working. Hello, I finished Under the Radar. Audio is fine. Okay, so perfect. I don't have a high tech here at my home, but I have laptop, and in these days, in amazing 21st century, 21st century, everything can be streamed just from the regular laptop. Grzegorz said it is perfect, Under the Radar. Happy to hear. I'm very proud. I had yesterday at my home my friends visiting me, and my friend was yelling at me and complaining for about 30 minutes, half an hour about LA crime. So he strongly disagrees with you. He didn't like this campaign. I absolutely love it. So 3 times Under the Radar. So you played it and lost, played it again and lost, and finally won. That's cool. For everybody who is here for the first time, short information, what is this? It's a casual chit chat with you, with Portal Games fans. So I'm basically watching the chat. If you're to ask me any questions, put them in the chat. I will see them and I will answer them. I have few topics to discuss, but the most often it is all about you, all your questions, your doubts, your issues, your problems we are discussing with you, and I'm throwing some additional content here and there as we go. So if you're for the first time, or if you're with us every single Sunday, drop questions and I will answer them. Grzegorz is discussing LA crimes. I saw in the chat tied. So here it is. Something is killing children. I think this is the English name of the comic. Let me check the English title for this book. Something is killing the children. Something is killing the children. Largely discussed comic book in America lately, very popular, and I got Polish edition. Coś zabija dzieciaki. It's a horror story. I liked it. I bought it this week and I read it. This trade paperback I have has 5 first volumes, 5 issues of the comic book. If you are into horror stories, if you're in that kind of stuff, I recommend. Probably not the best horror comic book I ever read. Probably not in the top 3 or top 5, but still legit interesting. Coś zabija dzieciaki, Something is killing children. My weekend read, I enjoyed it, and it was very fun to read. From the things that happening here in Poland, Portal Games, we received a sample of Escape Tales. Dzieci Żmijowego Lasu. I have no clue what's the English title of this product. We here at Poland, the Polish edition of the game, English edition of the game is done by Board and Dice, our friends from Wrocław. Mine is still in shrinked. I have to open it. I have to check if everything is fine, and this product will be in Polish stores very soon. Considering that everything is fine, that we don't need to reprint anything. As far as I know, it was already released in English, so eager to see if you played it, if you like this series, if you like this series Escape Tales, because this is the 3rd game in the line. We published both previous ones, and this is the 3rd one, so looking forward to play it, to check it, and to see feedback from Polish players about this. Question from James. Anything new happening with Neuroshima Hex board game next year, and would you consider designing a solo automa deck for it? James, in January, every single year for the past 15 years or so, in January we run PortalCon, our one-day event in which we announce our new releases, new plans, new games, new expansions. So spoiler, of course we will announce a new army for Neuroshima Hex. Of course it is in the works. Of course the game is hugely popular in Poland, and we will continue it for years to support. Of course this new expansion will be also released in English. So in terms of the new expansions, every single year for upcoming years, you need to expect from us new expansion. Of course, as you follow us, as you follow our social media, we are also working on a new version of the app, Neuroshima Hacks the app, and also in January we hope to present it in a very, very advanced variant. So yes, so Neuroshima Hacks still going very, very strong in Poland. Yes, we are releasing the Game of the Year edition for the next year, so good stuff for Neuroshima Hacks. As for the solo variant, I have no clue how to do this. If you have any idea how to do this, we can discuss. We can challenge Jana Kijanka, our developer, in-house developer. But since this is a strictly combat game, I'm not sure if we can do a solo variant for the combat game. So nothing like that in the works. Dutch Yoda is with us. Hello, Dutch. So the stream is legit. Ted says, I've just read Coda, also from Boom Comics, and it's awesome. I don't have Coda yet, but probably one day, right? LA Crimes 1, 2, and 3 case, very easy. I love Detective more. Vienna Connection is more like the base game. Grzegorz, it's very hard to say. It's very hard to compare these games, this scenario, these missions, like with the books, like with the movies, like with the CDs from your favorite musicians. And so for each of these, we give all our best. For each of them, we put all our effort, all our heart, all our talent. And then one player like this story better, other players like this story better. We see the stats, we analyze which cases are too difficult for the players, and that means that if too many people are losing this case, it means the case will be frustrating and not fun to play, so we need to make it a little bit easier. So we are checking that, and we try to find this balance to have this challenging and yet possible to solve. So in terms of the Vienna Connection, this baby, once again, I hope it's amazing. I hope you will love it. And the same like with LA Crimes, the same like the base game of Detective, the same like with Season 1. We do our best to provide you an amazing game, and it is very hard for me to tell if this is easier or more difficult than the LA Crimes. As far as I remember playtesting, we didn't make it significantly easier than the base game. Like if I compare the difficulty level of each cases, I would not say that LA Crimes is easier. Maybe it was easier for you because you already had experience. You already played Detective so many times that you knew how to find these clues, but definitely these cases are not much easier than the base game in terms of design. Good evening, says Jan. Hello, sir. These live videos are interesting to listen to while washing dishes and making dinner. Happy to provide you good noise background and talk about the games when you're doing things at home. If you can look for a moment at the screen, this is the book I got this week as well. Bragging Ignacy, Call of Cthulhu. This is a story that I guess everybody knows, but this one is a version with the amazing artwork. So this is like a sort of album. So you have this one story from H.P. Lovecraft and his full page artwork. So this for hardcore fans, Call of Cthulhu, amazing story, of course. But of course, I already had it in my collection in different books. But I decided to go for this full-blown album, Call of Cthulhu. If you haven't read H.P. Lovecraft, I think you should. If you're playing all these Arkham Horror games, Arkham Horror LCG, Arkham Horror board game, Tides of Madness, and all other games, check out at least one or two stories from H.P. Lovecraft. Children of the Viper Forest, that English title. Okay, so yes, Children of the Viper Forest, already released in English and in Polish very, very soon. Pavel says, question, how much time will take one case in Vienna Connection? Pavel, this is a very tricky question. I'm going to write articles about that. The cases are longer than in Season 1. The cases are once again in this more complex side. I would say this is 2 or 3 hours per case. So this is meaty, big cases, but it all depends on the players. It all depends on the players. Thank you for this question, because I can mention that this week I finished playing for the last time Vienna Connection, the whole campaign with my friends with whom I play role-playing games. I play role-playing games for years, as you guys know, and this is my group that we play Cold City, we play Warhammer, we play Call of Cthulhu, we play all these role-playing games. And because detective system is sort of role-playing game without role-playing, I asked them to play the whole campaign so I can check if everything works and if there are no mistakes in the final file. So we played the whole campaign, and the case number 1 and the case number 2, they play like 3 or 4 hours because they're role-playing gamers. They want to talk, they want to discuss, they take their time, they enjoy the game session. They don't rush everything. So it was like a whole game night experience for them, case number 1 and case number 2. And then somehow, and it was ridiculous, one of the players came to the game session and said that he doesn't have much time today, then let's play, because he has some other things to do later. And he was rushing the whole game for the whole time, and they finished the whole case in 90 minutes. They were like rushing, go, next card, next files. They've lost the case. Detective doesn't like rush. Detective likes calm, think, discuss, analyze, debate the different solutions, debate different theories. So this rush session was lost, but they did it in 90 minutes. So it all depends on the players. But the short answer would be these are these big, meaty, with lots of facts and files and names cases. Hello, Paul. Hello, happy Sunday to you as well. James, yeah, this is amazing book. Stephen Bonacor has a little LA Crimes part. Yes, in one of the cases, Stephen is part of the case. His photo is for one of the non-player characters. We had a ton of fun having him in this case. Hello from Greece. Hello, greetings. I have never been in Greece. Portal Games fans know that I'm not enjoying travels. I'm afraid of flying. But Greece is anyway on my to check is a fascinating country and amazing weather. So I will visit Greece at one point. Good evening, Ignacy. Hello, Łukasz. How are you? Those dudes, no, they are not in the game. Nope. Thomas, man, I played first case of Detective Season 1 yesterday. What a great addition to the original Detective game. Thomas, thank you. I appreciate that. And, I'm very proud of this Season 1 experience that we did. I think that we distilled from the big game this experience that you are debating, deducting, having fun, and yet it is like a 90-minute experience. Case 1, I hope that you, depending which track you took, which path you took, but I hope you managed to find the video footage and had a lot of fun debating and discussing what you are seeing and what's there. I'm personally very proud of what we did with Detective Season 1, and I think it's a great starting point for Detective line for next games like Vienna Connection. Basically ready. Grzegorz says, I really enjoy Detective, but I think that I cracked the core of the clues and it will be fun to dig deeper. Grzegorz, you can always play the hard level and have less time to solve the case. Like, it is very easy to manipulate the difficulty level. If the game is too difficult to you, draw one more card. If the game is too easy for you, draw one card less, and you will see if you can crack the code. A question, which game from Portal did you think would sell well but didn't, and which did you think did so well but surprised you? Let's go. Legacy and Theseus, year 2013. Portal Games is a small company. We had the hopes, but we knew that we are a small company. 2014, Imperial Settlers exploded, and even though I believed in the game, even though I was designer of the game, we didn't see that coming. Imperial Settlers exploded much bigger than I thought. 2015, Tides of Time, we had a huge hopes for this game, and we had Rattle Battle Grab the Loot, and we had huge hopes for this game. It didn't sell whatsoever, and it was very, very sad for us. 2016, Cry Havoc exploded after Tom Vassell reviewed the game, and it was surprised that it went very, very well. And Crazy Cards didn't do whatsoever well for us, and it was sad. But we saw it coming when we made the first public demos of the game, and people were not very interested in this game. 2017 First Martians, that was surprised. I had a huge hopes for this game, and it was disaster for us. 2018 Detective, once again surprise. We didn't see that coming. We knew we have a great game. We knew that we have a great system, but previous years and not all that jazz absolutely didn't see that coming. So basically, as you can see, every single year I'm surprised. Working in the industry since 1999, 20 years, 21 years, and still being surprised every single year. So you never know. The lesson is you never know. Every single publisher would love to know the real demand for the game and to print just enough, not too much, not less, and we never know. Hello from Isle of Man. Hello, Maciej. Will Vienna Connection be the same game mode as Season 1, or are there any major changes? Thomas, I'm doing the same trick as with all my designs, and by that I mean like 51st State and Imperial Settlers, the same games but very different. And Vienna Connection and Detective is quite the same situation. So the basic system of the game, do I have it here? I have it all here. So yeah. So basic system of the game are the cards. So we are reading the card. Every card has a, not every, but some of the cards has a further lead. Some of the cards have, can I have it here? Flip icon. Yep. So you're flipping the cards, you have further leads. So the basic system is the same. And then I take these things, I shake them down, and I create a brand new experience for you. So once again, just to show what I have here on the desk. For example, each case has a different board. Each case has a different set of small rules for this particular case. You have the special operations, the thing that is not existing in Season 1. You have, I don't want to spoil too much, but you have codes to crack. So on one hand, it's like in Detective Season 1. You read the card, you think what you learned, you debate what you learned, you debate what you want to do next. But then because you are a spy, non-detective, you have so many different options. You have, as I said, the cracking codes, you have local agents. Do I have them here somewhere? Local agents. Hey, come to Ignacy local agents. Yes, we have local agents that can help. So there's a ton of additional fun stuff. So you will be feeling like you are playing a spy. So yeah, hopefully on one hand you will get what you love, and then on top of that you will get a ton of new enjoyment, experience, and immersion. Vienna Connection is very more complex than new big game. Even the base will be different. Vienna Connection is a campaign, is a 4 scenarios, so things will be like in one big plot line. Hello, Rabbi. Hello, how are you? Under the other, how many copies had to be bought if you will consider printed it? Maybe a present. We will not print it, never, ever. We will not print it because it was a secret gift for our fans, so we cannot print it. I wonder if Ignacy ever takes vacation. He works very hard as a designer as well as running his own company. Seemed a little fatigue at the end of Digital Spiel. I work these days far less than I worked in my life. The peak of me being fatigued and tired of my work was 2016-17. I worked 7 days a week, all day long. But then I started caring about my health and myself. And these days I have a very healthy work-life balance. I have my time to read books. I have my time to read comic books. And of course, still I'm working intense. I can do a lot of work in a short time of hours. I'm focused at work. I don't check Facebook. I don't watch YouTube. I don't talk with people. I just work. And then I go home. And during the weekends, I have a great time with my family, my wife, playing games. Also, this weekend I was working both Saturday and today, Sunday. I was full-time at work because I had to finish that. So that's why I have all these Vienna Connection stuff, because this week I had to work 7 days a week. But I'm not complaining. As I said, we are finishing fast. Is a great moment for every single designer. But a ton of proofs on my desk this weekend. But generally speaking, I'm in a much better life position, work-life balance than a few years ago. So thank you. I'm fine. So many questions suddenly. So many questions. Yep, that was this question. Brown, hello, Mr. Trzewiczek. Can Portal Games contact answer my email? I've sent it a few days ago. Do you guys have a lot to do? I've sent it to Poland and Germany contact. Best regards. Brown Jenkins, we have no not answered emails in our inbox. We always finish the week with all answers done. So please check your spam folder. Many servers in Germany and many servers in America block emails from Poland. I don't know. I don't want to go deep into it because I don't understand it. I'm not the IT person. But please check your spam filter because most likely our answer is in your spam filter. If this continues, if there's still problem with contacting us, please contact us on Facebook because then spam will not be blocked. So you can reach us on Facebook from our website or check your spam. Hello, Dariusz. Hello, how are you? James, question, which games have you enjoyed designing the most and what's your favorite game mechanic? James, this is of course like which kids you love the most. I love all my games and I had a great time doing First Martians and it ended up as disaster. I had a blast doing Detective, even though it was a really ton of work. Really ton of work. I love doing Stronghold back then in 2009. I had a great time doing Imperial Settlers. 51st State I did basic in one weekend. It was very quick design. It was fun. And so with each of my designs, with each of my games, I can have a great story to talk and tell you how this game was born, how this game was designed. And with each one, the case is completely different. So each of them was a different adventure, and I love my life. I love my job. It was absolutely a fun time. My favorite mechanism is obviously worker placement. I put it in every single game I designed. Every single game I did use worker placement mechanism. This all I can design. You look better than the last week. Thank you. I enjoy. I just spotted Hostage Negotiator in the background there. Are you inspired by the setting or are there any pure single-player games in the pipe? No, this is because I backed the game. And I got it from the Kickstarter and it is on my to play list. So there's no background story besides that I know designers, I know the publisher. I respect them. They have a great game called The Detective in LA, something like that. I don't remember but something about the LA crime detective, and I just backed them, and I got this game, and I play solo. So this is on my to play list. Maybe better hyperlinks for the Under the Radar. It was hard. Don't looking on the cards. Grzegorz, send email to us at portal.games.pl, and we will look into it. If the hyperlinks can be fixed, we can do this. Good to hear you found a good balance. Absolutely, it's important. And as I said, at one point in my life, I was really too tired, but now it's absolutely fine. Hello there, Lucas. Hello to all of you. I missed the first 20 minutes. In the next days, I will try to first game Imperial Settlers with my daughter, 11 years. My daughter discovered Imperial Settlers 1 year ago, and she is now 12. So she was 11 years old a year ago, and she loved the game, and she was very proud that the daddy, that is me, designed this game. So I hope you will have a great time with your daughter. The game is cute, the game is easy to grasp, and hopefully we'll have a great time. Just don't play barbarians and just don't erase her locations. Don't be cruel. Don't be mean, daddy. Darius says, I'm fine. I already have last Aurora and played 2 games and delighted. For everybody else, Portal Games released in Poland a game called The Last Aurora. We have a Polish rights for the game. We don't have English rights for the game. If you like post-apocalyptic theme, check it out from the different publisher. I'm not sure who is doing the English one, but check it out. The Last Aurora, very good game. We are very proud to release it here in Poland this month. Is there a way to disable the background animations in Enter Database website? In Chrome, the website seems to eat a lot of resources. My laptop, yep, absolutely. Thomas, you go to the menu, upper right corner, upper right corner, menu, and you can turn off animations. We have this option because laptop. Some players are playing on cell phones. Some players are playing on an iPad or playing on an iPhone, and the battery is going like, and it's dead. So absolutely, there is a chance to turn off animations menu right side of the website. Whenever Ignacy eventually takes a break or vacation, he definitely earned it. Total respect. His drive education, absolutely, sir. Thank you, and you have a great weather. Yeah, I was in California 2017 when I was promoting the first Martians. I spent in America 1 month visiting personally every single distributor in America to present them the game. So there was like a salesman driving all around the states to meet every distributor. That was a ton of work. It was a great adventure, one of the biggest adventures of my life. Spending 1 month in the different hotels, motels, restaurants, and different states. So a ton of work, but I built the hype for the game. I built demand for the game. Unfortunately, then everybody was complaining about the game, so that was sad. But I put some work into promoting it. Did you play the Moloch for the 51st state? Absolutely, yes. Of course, I played the Moloch for 51st state. I was playtesting with John. I was helping her. And I strongly recommend this expansion next year. Dutch Yoda, I see Mary posting a lot of pictures of horses. Do you ride? I don't ride. Mary is riding. This is her hobby. I don't ride. I'm afraid that will be a dangerous sport for me. I play tennis and I play soccer. Hello, Yoda. Absolutely. When did you play 51st State? Master said with Moloch expansion, it has solo mechanism. I haven't played solo. I played only against Janaki Janka, but I know there is a solo variant. Thanks for doing this chat, Ignacy. This has been great to listen and nice to finish to my weekend. Absolutely, James. And it's a perfect timing from James because it's 8:30. This is the moment to wrap up this crazy 30 minutes, especially because right now my volleyball team is starting to play a match. So I'm going to finish the weekend watching sports. And we will see next week. And I have a plan, an idea to start a regular show for you on Mondays, a 1-hour show with the live audience, with chat, with fans discussing different topics. So maybe starting in December, we'll start a brand new show on our YouTube channel. So stay tuned, be with us, and thank you for being here. Thank you for being with me. Have a great rest of the weekend. Have a great upcoming week. For us, it is sending this baby to print, sending all these files, all these final stages of the game, and I will be ready to focus on the next project. So absolutely, thank you. Stay well. Bye.